So at the beginning of the season, there was one anime that I've been a bit mean to. A show that I called uninspired, cliche, and boring. Something that's only true innovation in anime is it made the first ever lolly with big breast. I'm talking about Danmachi, or better known as How to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. In my seasonals video, I talked about how I was going to be watching season 2 out of necessity and nothing else, and I truly meant that. I had every intention of making a video tearing into this show, and instead, I'm making this. I didn't expect it to be, well, good. Danmachi Season 2 is good. I hate saying it. I almost feel dirty even talking about it, but yeah, I love Danmachi this season. So today, I just kind of want to walk you through what's different about this season and one particular scene that just blew my mind. So first, let's talk about some minor changes that just made a world of difference in the show. First off, this season isn't about him. Bell-kun has literally been absent for a good half of the season, and most of the time when he's there, he's just the innocent bystander with zero input into any of the situations. So instead, the show switches to these characters. The side characters of Danmachi have never been super important to the narrative, with the exception of Hestia, who really isn't even a side character. But you know what? All of these characters have something in common that Bell is lacking. A personality. Look, let's be frank with each other here. I know a lot of you in the comments are gonna be like, but wait, Bell-kun does have a personality. He's actually no, stop right there. He doesn't. Bell is probably the most stereotypical self-insert anime character to ever exist. His only personality traits is that he is a white knight who every girl and her mother wants to sleep with. Either way, these side characters actually get some development. Lily has this whole character arc where she has to overcome challenges all by herself to escape her abusive familia and join Hestia's. It's really cool to see her get actual development and have her solve her own problems all by herself. It's also nice to see the rest of the newly founded familia work together and cleverly win wargames through strategy. It's super cool to see everyone working together and using their specialties to outsmart the other familia, so Bell can just casually walk up to the boss and beat him. The first part of this season has very little to do with Bell, and I think that works because we get to see all the new members of Hestia's familia come together and be individuals. We get to know each one and understand why they are here and what they want to do. This makes the show incredibly easy and fun to watch. I'm actually invested in all of these quirky side characters. And when, obviously, Bell-kun comes in and saves the day, we genuinely care about who he's saving. Leading me onto the scene that just secured this show for me. This is a minor spoiler, but I really want to talk to you guys about this because this is why I watch anime, for powerful scenes like this. It happens towards the end of episode 6 for those of you who want to watch it in its entirety. Basically, some stuff happens and Bell finds himself being chased by a large group of prostitutes who all want him. This is something I've come to just casually accept in this show. He hides in this large building and this gorgeous but innocent fox girl mistakes him for a customer. She begins trying to force herself onto him before fainting because she saw his collarbone and couldn't handle it. Either way, Bell wakes her up and explains his situation to her, and she tells him that he's welcome to hide out there until the morning. They begin talking and they both find out that they have a common interest in the fairy tales of the town. They have this adorable time together as they continue to spin these tales of clever and strong heroes who always come to save the pure princess. It's this gorgeous scene because you can see the two of them connecting on a deeper level. Then something happens. She looks at Bell and tells him, "Well, I'm no princess. I'm a prostitute. I may be coy, but I've laid with many men and did not fight to maintain my purity. Prostitutes in these tales are symbols of destruction. so I have no right to wait for a hero. And the scene goes quiet. For the first time in this anime, Belle is just left there speechless, unsure as to what to do. Then soon after that, they get up and leave, with Belle being unable to do anything. This scene is just so gorgeously constructed. It plays off this idea when you first meet her that, oh, this girl really is still this pure princess that Belle will have to rescue. But then that idea is challenged. It's directly told to the audience and to Belle that this isn't the case. She's legitimately a prostitute, and even in Belle's mind, isn't technically pure anymore. So should he be this hero and try to save her, even though, from the tales he was raised on as a child, prostitutes symbolize destruction? It's the first time where Belle sees firsthand that this world isn't so black and white. This whole scene is done with the utmost seriousness. At no point in the scene is it undercut by some comical joke or something stupid going on in the background. The show goes all in on this one scene, and it's extremely potent. It's reasons like this that I like to give anime second tries. For me, scenes like this is all I want out of anime. If a show can pull me in with this much power and make me care for a character so deeply, then make me question the very morals that the show set up itself, that is powerful. Danmachi Season 2 really is surprisingly good. A huge thank you to my patrons, you guys are my heroes. Speaking of which, if you're interested in seeing how I edit, joining our exclusive Discord, or simply supporting the channel, feel free to join me on Patreon. Make sure you guys share, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Anime Matt. Make sure you guys say man and go watch that goddamn anime.